Local protesters say Facebook and marches are fine, but real change happens at home. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News. First, the search is on hold for a 36-year-old Denver man who went missing on the Upper Colorado River this past Sunday. Grant County authorities today identified the man as Sean S. Diaz, confirming he likely drowned. His body has not been found after nearly 6 days of searching. Diaz was floating on an inner tube with a larger group when he disappeared downriver from Radium Takeout. He was not wearing a life jacket. Meanwhile, down south, a 49-year-old Chaffee County woman who disappeared on Mother's Day at Monarch Pass is also still missing. Local authorities have taken 400 tips on the whereabouts of Suzanne Morphew, still with no luck. Her husband and others are offering $200,000 for information. Broken Compass Brewery is coming to Main Street Breck. Property managers at La Cima Mall on Park Avenue and Main Street confirmed the Airport Road Brewery has officially closed on the Liquid Lounge space. The club went out of business in mid-May, roughly 8 weeks after restaurants and bars statewide were ordered to lock up. Bars and clubs remain banned statewide. Restaurants are 50% capacity or 50 people max inside. No word yet on what Broken Compass is bringing to its new space. A $3.3 million lotto ticket was sold this week in Avon. The Vail Daily reports the jackpot has not yet been claimed and the winner is unknown. But employees at Avon Liquor, where the ticket was sold, are convinced the winner is local. After all, it's only regulars these days. It's been a full week of protests in Colorado and the nation, and organizers of the March for Solidarity in downtown Breckenridge this Monday say momentum is on their side. Co-organizer Thomas Fernandez Nielsen.
It's a good time to keep it going, man. I think if we don't keep it going, we're going to see this happen again next week. And me personally, I just don't want to see that anymore, man. I'm tired of it.
Local demonstrators agree civil disobedience is important, but Fernandez Nielsen says change starts in your home.
Create those discussions starting at your home, with those people that you love, that maybe think different than you have or that have missed information.
Some locals, including elected officials, say minority movements feel distant in a white community like Summit. And co-organizer Evan Harris says that is missing the point.
So a lot of people are saying that this is a very white town, but we actually do have a lot of diversity. We're just failing to see that or to celebrate that because there is a huge Latino and Latina population here.
Census data shows nearly 22% of Summit's population is Latino, by far the largest local minority.
You can't change and go into a community that you don't know anything about.
Monday's march has spawned a Facebook group, Summit Together, and a series of solidarity talks opening June 17th at Red Buffalo Cafe in Silverthorne. This Sunday in Eagle, another group of demonstrators marches on Broadway at 11 a.m. We've been riding the COVID roller coaster for nearly 3 months, a ride with no height or age limit, but plenty of rules. First, from Lucy Kay at Breckenridge Tourism Office, wear a face mask.
A lot of these things are probably going to become part of our permanent culture, just like seat belts and helmets.
Second, from Breck Town Manager Rick Holman, parking is no longer free, even after Main Street closes to cars next Friday.
It is more important than ever to manage the spaces that we do have available and ensure that those are available for our guests and they're not being taken up by employees in the town.
Third, also from Kay, do not congregate in public too much.
There is some guidance around events, and events can happen as long as we can maintain it in groups of not more than 10 congregating in one place at one time.
Finally, keep your hands and germs to yourself. Blue River Mayor Toby Babich says this ride could take a while.
We're no longer just stewards of a vacation experience for people. We're actually now stewards of health and safety for guests, for our employees, and really for the general public in Breckenridge.
Opening for summer today is the Breck Heritage Alliance, including downtown museums and some tours. Tours are capped at 8 people, and reservations are required, with some tours open to private groups. The Main Street Visitor Center is also open with limited hours. Traffic through the Eisenhower-Johnson tunnels this week hit nearly 98,000 vehicles Monday through Thursday. Busiest day was yesterday, just shy of 27,000 vehicles in 24 hours, up 8.5% compared to Thursday last week. Weekday traffic has slowly crept to about 2/3 of average from before shutdown, same as the weekend traffic. This past weekend was the busiest since March, with more than 91,000 vehicles in 3 days. And in local sports, Brought to you by American Family Insurance, the Weiss Agency. It is confirmed the Breckenridge Recreation Center and indoor tennis courts are open for patrons next Wednesday, June 10th. Face masks and reservations are required, limited to 50 people at a time. Silverthorne Rec could reopen June 15th. Summit Climbing Gym in Silverthorne opens June 22nd, and Stephen C. West Ice Arena opens July 1st. A Basin closes for the season this coming Sunday, June 7th. Phil Lindemann, Krystal, 93 News.